That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. What am I talking about? I'm talking about this, not that. I'm talking about, where did it go? Right here. There it is. This is what I'm talking about. Chauncey Gardner's back, baby. Veteran defensive back Chauncey Gardner is returning to the Eagles on a 3-year deal worth up to $33 million per his agent, Kevin Connor and Robert Brown. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That, guy, is what I'm talking about. I'm so pumped for this. I have to tell you, I am absolutely, utterly pumped for this. This is big time, man. I knew it. Now, it's funny because I go back to work. Work's like, you don't have to come in. You could go back home. I come back home, and they boom, they sign CJ Gardner-Johnson. I'm like, I've been streaming all day. All day I've been streaming, waiting for this. I can't do a video on it. I got to go stream about it. But what a giant signing. I absolutely love it. What do you guys think? How's everybody feeling about this? I love it, man. I think it's great. Purified member for 2 months. Thank you so much. Ha, ha, ha. Let's go, Philly. How you doing? How we do, GOAT, man? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This should never have happened last year. We never should have lost him. And he's young, and he's here for 3 years. And I love this. He gives us swagger. He's a ball hawk. I'm good with this, baby. Curve, so-called David Super Chat goes, we back 500. Just got to extend Smitty. Oh, that's coming. You know that's coming. I'm telling you, that's exactly what I'm saying. Now, Justin Simmons, hey, why not? Why not? Let's do that, mother humper. But this was big time, man. I'm telling you, this would pump me up. Now you're talking. I love this free agency period. Eagles just got better today, man. Ezra Long, thank you for the super chat. Curve, also, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, man, I love it. I couldn't make a video. I was too excited. I couldn't do it. I got to edit. No, hell no. I'm coming right on here. We talking this shit. CJ Gardner-Johnson never should have left. We needed him. Now we got ourselves a young safety who's a ball hawk, who gives our defense attitude. And that's what we needed. I love this, man. We gotta love this. Rashad, thank you for the super chat, my man. Appreciate you. We got 963 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hit that like. Make sure you subscribe. And Rashad says, we still have no one to tackle. Get linebackers, please. That's coming next, baby. That's coming next. We're getting some linebackers next. I don't know who the hell we're going to get, but we're getting them. You had to get a safety. You had to get a safety. Had to happen. He was salty when he left. Now he's happy when he returns. It's sugar time. It's sugar time. Let the Cowboys go dumpster diving. The Eagles are back, baby. Our attitude, our swagger on defense is back. And I am fired up. There is no question about this, mother humper. J-Mac, thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate you. He goes, we got the swagger back, and the draft will only make us stronger. Welcome back, CJ. Go. Wait. Dumpster diving Mark. Yeah, I'm pumped. I am pumped up like a mother humper. Ezra Love, thank you for the super chat. He goes, let's ever go. You think the secondary's fixed? No, but it's not totally fixed. But there's a giant, gargantuan step at fixing it. And it's also righting a wrong from last year. That's what it's doing. Now, if you want to go get Justin Simmons, that's just icing on the cake. Nathan, thank you for super chat. Goes, hey, Philly, love the vids. What do you think is next? I think you're going to see a linebacker. I think a trade is possible. I really think they're going to trade for a linebacker. Fabio, thank you for super chat. He goes, hope he stays healthy and gets dogs that can tackle. He's going to be sniffing out that ball. Turnover, mother humper. Oh, you want to push our players? I'm going to knock your ass out. That's what he's going to do. I love it. The cats over there love it. I think it's absolutely so important to get him back. Radiation Bus, a member for 19 months. He goes, we are on fire in free agency. Draft all defense. Yeah, defense is going to be heavy draft. Reddick, Simmons, and Smith. Boom. Go F yourself. Go F yourself, Detroit Lions. Thank you for super chat. I was butthurt when he left, but welcome home. All's forgiven. All was forgiven. It was business. He never should have left. He only left. You only cared because you loved him. You know? You only cared because you love him. You know what I mean? That's why I said, baby, I only want to make babies because I love you. That's what I'm talking about. Baby making time. Mike D said, boom. Howie is cooking his great grandparents' special dish right now, and it smells good. I love it. Thank you for the super chat. I'm telling you, this is great, man. Oh, Mike Wright, man, thank you for the super chat, my man. Appreciate it. He goes, who's our top linebackers left? I think Devin White is probably the guy you have to go because Willie Gage signed on my way home from work with the Saints. So it's probably going to be him. But I love this signing. I love it. I mean, I actually had him ahead of Xavier McKinney because I know what he is. I know what he gives us. And I don't think you can replicate that with just every other player. I just don't think you can do that. Freddie Lehman, thank you for the super chat, my man. He goes, defense is going to play with a passion and swag again. It is. Look at me. I'm so happy. I'm like a child, like Christmas Day. You know what I mean? LS Visuals, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Josina Anderson said, still not done searching for a linebacker trade. See, I'm saying it. Linebacker trade is the next move. What the Eagles are going to do is they're going to find a linebacker who's good, who's in the last year of a deal, and they're on a rookie deal, and they're going to get him. You watch. It's happening. How are we working on Simmons now? Get him. Let's get his mother humper. Get Justin Simmons, CJ Gardner-Johnson, my little Reed Blankenship. Go take a seat on the bench and read a book. I love it. I'm so happy, CJ Gardner. I was so upset when we got rid of him last year. It hurt me deeply. It did. It hurt me deeply. It just did. I couldn't even edit. I was so excited. Skid Marks, thank you for super chat. I love the thumbnail. Bro, this is my greatest free agency site. I mean, it might be. It literally might be, my friend. It might be. How about that, mother humpers? How about that? Fade into gaming. Thank you for super chat. Goes, Howie season cooking, calculating the calculations. Oh, the cornbread. You know it. Oh, man, I'm so happy. I am so happy. In all seriousness, I needed that, man. I needed that. I needed the Eagles to get that. So happy. I hear myself. I don't want to hear myself. But, yeah, it's true. It's true. I was waiting to see how long until you put. Well, I went to work and they said, like, oh, it's dead here. You go home. I said, okay. And then, of course, they signed CJ Gardner-Johnson. I'm like, why? I don't want to see myself. And I was like, I came home, the news broke, and I'm like, I don't want to do a video and edit. I've been waiting all day, streaming all day for this. I got to go live. It had to happen. Lamar Dennis, welcome to Dingbat Nation. Thank you so much for joining me. Appreciate you. Thank you. Chris Melnick, thank you for super chat. Goes, time to get Simmons and get rid of Bradbury and Slay, stir the gravy. Going to be hard to get rid of those guys, man. It's going to be hard. But if you could do it, do it. Do the mother humper. You know? That's what I say. But I think if Simmons is an option, I'm in. I think White's got to be the guy, no? Great free agency. Agree, man. Yeah, I just saw the news. It just broke as I was getting home. I was getting ready to go film a video and then upload it downstairs. I mean, edit it downstairs, but nah, not with this. Trey D's, thank you for super checkers. What linebacker we're going to draft? Your guess is as good as mine right now. Cooper or Trotter Jr. One of those guys for sure. One of those guys for sure. What about Baker from Miami? I'm in. CJ Gardner-Johnson is critical. It's critical. What Barkley has done, it's allowing us to go out and get a young guy like CJ Gardner-Johnson, even though we know what he is. We already know what he is. Do you realize he's only played safety for 2 years? He was hurt most of the year. He's a natural ball hawk, and he gives you flexibility of being able to play in slot. I think CJ Gardner-Johnson is going to be one of the leaders on this defense. Crayflow Dollar, remember for 35 months ago, what do you think we'll get for Sweat? 3rd round pick? I'm guessing a 3rd. Steve H. Davis Super Chat goes, our boys are coming home. They're coming home. Jeez, man, what a huge move. He never should have left. Never should have left. They did sign Justin Simmons. No, not that I know of. Unless it literally just happened. It's out. Thank you for the super chat. Now, it looked like when I left to go to work, it looked like the Eagles were out on CJ Gardner-Johnson. It looked like negotiations broke down and the Eagles were focusing on Simmons. But something happened. We needed Bobby Wagner, like leader. Well, but he's so old. You want another old guy? You know, that's what I'm gonna ask. The individual Taylor Super Chat goes, how he must watch Philly 500. Only explanation. You got Saquon Barkley back. You got CJ Gardner. I mean, you're literally getting my top list of free agents on this team. No doubt. Not to mention, when I was bitching about getting a wide receiver, get A.J. Brown, get Debo, or get Metcalf, you had to land one of those 3. They got A.J. Brown. Just saying. I'm just saying. Oh, yeah, let's take a look at what did the Dallas Cowboys do today? Nothing. Back to the Eagles. Breaking Dallas Cowboys have signed Patrick Starr be free agent. They stink. 3-year, $33 million deal is right. Mike Wright, thank you for a super chat. He goes, Philly, watch out. The Cowboys were signing their long snapper. Super Bowl. I know. Laugh out loud. You know, what's funny is because I was listening to Mark Holmes, and they're blaming everybody in the world but Dak Prescott. Never Dak's fault. Never. Not his fault that they can't win. Lamar Dennis, David Super Chat goes, oh, hell yeah, CJ Gardner-Johnson's back at Philly. I can't wait to see him and Kelly Green. Yeah, we're gonna do a cigar video sometime this week. Philly Strong, my man, Philly Strong. What's up, brother? Yo, 500. We still have trade possibilities with Reddick and Sweat, so our linebacker and quarterback situation will probably come via trades. I think so. I think we're trading for a linebacker. I think the Eagles are going to find a young linebacker, and they're going to trade for him. I do. I don't know who, but I think it'll happen. Which King? I remember for 43 months. Thank you. He goes, what do you think we could get for Josh Sweat? I'm thinking 3rd round pick. I'm thinking you're going to get yourself a 3rd round pick. That's about it. What I think. James 23, and I say 3rd round pick just for, you know, the reasons is if Brian Burns went for a 2nd and a 5th, I can't see you getting more than that, you know, for Sweat. James, man, thank you for the super chat, my man. He says, amazing. The swag is back. Love it. Has Devin White something left? The linebacker position still scares me, to be honest. Wow, bro. CJ is back. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely afraid of our linebacker spot. There's no doubt about it. But you had to get safety that could play. Like, to me, I'm almost willing to take a chance with drafting a couple linebackers in the 2nd round. But you had to have a veteran safety. And you could get Justin Simmons 30, 31 years old, or you could get 26-year-old CJ Gardner-Johnson. I mean, love this. I'm telling you, I was walking like this up the stairs to the computer. The swag was back. My balls were swinging. I'm feeling good because CJ Gardner-Johnson's back. It just brought back the energy, the swag on this defense. No question about it. I am excited. Yes. The one thing that bothered me last year more than anything was him leaving. It's out there with Super Chat. Someone need to check on Mark Holmes. He's just swinging like this. You know, he's just all depressed. Let me try to catch up here. We got over 2,000 mother humpers in the chat. Thank you so much. Hit that like button. Dude, I'll trade Bradbury for Doritos. Cool Ranch Dorito. One Cool Ranch Dorito chip. I'll do it. JC Red, David Super Chat goes, bring in White and give him Groom a rookie linebacker. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I mean, I don't know what else is available but White. If White could just be solid for us, it's better than what we had. Why not? He is 26 years old. I mean, they got to do something. And I think they will. I think it's going to come. I think linebacker comes via trade. My sense with the linebacker is that there wasn't enough linebackers that they really liked. And they're saying, you know what? We're not going to get it in free agency. We're going to get it in the draft, and we're going to get it through trade. And that's where it's going to come. Philly Fly 1906, thank you for the super chat, man. He goes, I'll see you in New Orleans 500. Hell yeah. Never been. Well, I drove through New Orleans, but I've never really hung out there. Let's go. Jesus Hits, thank you for the super chat. He goes, we should get Wagner and draft linebackers. I think they're going to. Rock the Artist, time for action. He's back, baby. He's back. I mean, dude, they've got to be reading my wish list right now. They literally have to be going through my wish list of free agents. Because this thing is on. Just reported that Devin White is talking to Eagles. Let's go. Nah, really? Yo, now you're talking. I mean, listen, I don't know what he has left, but he is young. He technically is young. So why not? Why not? You know? Why not? White rerun. I'm trying to figure it out right now. See if I see anything on that. Oh, man. This just is the best. This is the best. This was worth the 5 hours of streaming just for this. 4133, David Super Chat goes, would you trade AJ for Justin Jefferson? Yeah, probably. I mean, Justin Jefferson could cost you a lot of money. But I look at Justin Jefferson as bona fide best receiver in football. So probably. Jerry Freight, David Super Chat goes, let's go Philly 500 Nostradamus. You know it. You know it. Rock the Artist, you remember you said to me, man? The other day before free agency, it's the stop getting me excited, Philly. Stop putting these thoughts in my mind. Boom, we've hit on both of them, man. My two biggest free agent wants. We're here. We got them. Jerry Freight, David Super Chat goes, oh, I just read that one. Yeah. They just reported that Devin White might come. Oh my gosh. Dude, we get Devin White. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might cook one of those cats. I might have to cook some little kitten. It probably tastes like veal. I'm gonna have to cook a kitten. You know what I mean? Cilio's gonna be crying. Why are they signing CJ Gardner-Johnson? He stinks. Why did they sign him? He's not a good player. That's why he left. He's a malcontent. I love it. Let him cry. Big Sills here. Why are they signing CJ Gardner-Johnson? He's a malcontent. Leon Banks, David Super Chat goes, revenge season next year. This will help Bradbury. Absolutely. He'll probably give Bradbury the kick in the ass he needs. Man, I'm so happy right now. It's not even funny. I feel like I've been doing drugs. Hey, Susan, David Super Chat goes, Simmons coming next, and then Wagner, then the draft. I can't take all this winning. You know what I mean? I'm coughing victory. I love it. This is great. Keith David Super Chat, my man. He goes, give us the ring now. Right? I tell you, man, every time I watched CJ Gardner-Johnson on Detroit last year, it bothered me. It just bothered me. I'm like, nah, he's supposed to be with us. Joel Ramos, David Super Chat goes, Philly, we're back. We just need linebackers, man. 22 hurts. Oh, yeah. And if we get Devin White, holy crap. Jared David Super Chat goes, remember for 4 months, he goes, if we get Devin White, I might finish. I'm telling you, my wife, she's got no chance when she gets home from work. Baby, it's baby making time. We making a CJ at night. We the ones. David Super Chat goes, let's see someone push our players around. That ain't going to happen now. Not going to happen now. Black Carnival says, Philly word on the street was Vic Fangio won Simmons, but the deal fell through, so they say CJ Gardner instead. Yeah, that's what we heard, that Vic wanted him. We heard that the Eagles were after CJ, and then they had to switch to Justice. I don't know what the exact things are. But at the end of the day, I think they got the better guy. You got the better guy for long term. Now, listen, if they can still go get Justin Simmons, do it. But to me, you got the younger guy. You needed the young piece. Topher Aguilar Super Chat goes, now go get Nelson Aguilar. Oh, what are you trying to kill me? Trying to kill me? Just call me Flat Davis Super Chat. Man, we got 2,400 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hit that like. Let's get over 1,000 likes if we can. If we get 1,000 likes, good night. Just call me Flat Davis Super Chat. It goes, the multi-year deals make this so much better. Extend our Super Bowl window, and is all before the draft. You have young talent years to come. Agreed. I mean, they're doing everything I want them to do. They got to get linebackers, and they got to have a good draft. And all that goes with this. But, yes, this is what I'm talking about. 500 with the return of C.J. Bradbury. Going to return to all pro. Maybe if he gives them a kick in the ass, it will. You know? How much cap we had? I think we had $27 million in cap space coming into today. So I don't know how much cap space he takes up, but he's a 3-year, $33 million deal. Man, I am way behind in this chat. JB Davis Super Chat goes, Huff, Barkley, and Johnson. We are collecting the Infinity Stones. This is good, and Dallas and New York stink it up. I'm calling it Chiefs, Eagles repeat. Oh, boy, I love it. Boy, I tell you what. Dallas ain't done shit. We just nailed 2 starters. Jeremiah Smeltzer, Davis Super Chat. How he's on a mission to get back to the Super Bowl. Well, he took a step in the right direction. Because the last time CJ Gardner-Johnson put an Eagle uniform on, we went to the Super Bowl. James Davis Super Chat goes, Josina Anderson, Eagles are still in the market on the hunt for a linebacker one way or another per league sources. Man, that's great. Man, I am so fired up. Eric Wilson, Davis Super Chat goes, Chase Young, all we need now, trade Sweat. I wouldn't mind taking a chance. Hey, listen, if Chase Young's going to do a 1-year deal, go get him. Go get him. Philly Jefferson's about to be traded to the Ravens. Is it the Ravens? Dude, that's what Ravens need to do that. That's what they need. Ravens need that. They get a weapon like him. Lamar White might win another MVP. Louis Davis Super Chat goes, all this team needs now is a stud linebacker. Go Birds, Howie. You beautiful man. You can have my wife make some little Rosen mans for me to raise. Yeah, raise them and then let them be like money guys for you. And then you live happily, smoke cigars. I'm happy. Happy we got Barkley. Hell yeah. We got 2,500 mother humpers in the chat. Thank you so much. I love it. That's Cap Jefferson isn't being traded. I have no idea. I don't care. I got CJ Gardner-Johnson back. Man, I got my swagger back. There's no way against the 49ers that they push Bradbury around like that. And he does not react. He would not let that happen. I trust him in that way. I love it. And I know some people were mad about the way he split up and the way he left. But I'll take it, man. I will take it. We're good. We're good. Where y'all see Devin White news? I haven't seen it. I think Rodgers is going to be great in the slot. Oh, he is going to be great. And the great thing about CJ is he started in the slot. That's where he started. They moved him when he came to Philly. Was the first year he played safety. That was the first year he played safety. So it's like, yeah, it's perfect for us. Yeah, Jeremiah Trotter Jr., absolutely. Reddick is staying and will probably trade Sweat for a linebacker. That's my hope. I think Reddick is going to stay, and I do think Sweat goes. I agree with you. We have interest in Cameron Curl. Where does that say? We have see, now if you could get Cameron Curl or Justin Simmons to go along with CJ Gardner-Johnson, White rerun. I'm telling you, I might have to cook up one of these cats. I might get that little kitten, cook some meats. I really wouldn't do that. I'm just kidding. Mike D. Davis Super Chat. He goes, I want to petition having CJ being our new captain with mojo like Malcolm Jenkins has. I agree. You know, and here's the other thing, CJ Gardner-Johnson. CJ Gardner-Johnson came on the recommendations of Malcolm Jenkins. Malcolm Jenkins told the Eagles front office, this kid is somebody you want on your team, man. He brings it. He knew. Malcolm Jenkins told the Eagles he never was supposed to leave. It all got screwed up when he tried to get more money. He didn't get the money. He had to wait, and we paid Slade thinking he was gone, and then he didn't go. We wronged the right today. We wronged the right. Believe me, it's a big deal. There's rights that we've never wronged. Like Reggie White leaving, never could write that. Never could write Brian Dawkins leaving. You know, we made good with Deshaun Jackson. You know, we never really righted Shady. We got to write this kid. Trey Diesel, thank you for Super Chat. He goes, now we got to sign that linebacker, Gabich. Apparently he plays with some balls. Yeah, he plays with a lot of balls. Like you said, Philly, draft all safety and corner and draft. I'm telling you, man, I'm going corner first round. The way things are happening, I'm going cornerback first round pick unless I trade Reddick and Sweat. I trade Reddick and Sweat, I have to get a defensive end. I have to get another pass rusher. I keep Reddick and trade Sweat. I'm drafting that kid Mitchell. Mitchell or Kool-Aid, one of those corners, and I'm starting him day one. Johnny Blaze of Madden, what's going on, my man? How are you? Glad you're here, brother. What a day. What a great day. I can't believe he came back after the smack he was talking about. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy he did. Just surprised. Hey, it just shows you he's a grown-ass man. He can let it go. It ain't none but business. They're talking about it right now. Look at my man go. Look at my man go. I love this kid. We the ones. Thank you for the super chat. He goes, 2024 Revenge Tour, go Birds. I know what he's thinking. He's going, none of that would have happened if I was on your roster, Philly. Bald Eagle, David Super Chat. Edric Cooper Deshaun, first 2 picks. Love it. I absolutely love it. I would love it. I might cook some meats. I might cook some cat. FJS guy goes, David Super Chat. Philly, I'm crying under my paper bag for the last 29 years. I'm afraid to look like Jesus for you now. I'm sorry. Poor Mark Holmes rocking. Mark's getting ready for he's got to do a stream. The trash bin search with Mark Holmes and the Dallas Cowboys. Do I like Mahomes? Yeah. I think Mahomes is great. King of Kings, David Super J goes, CJ and Slade played well together. Maybe Slade changes. I just think he brings an attitude on that defense, man. He gets them going. He hits. You know, he's a ball hawk. That's the other thing. There are natural ball hawks in football. Guys that for whatever reason, they sniff turnovers. They sniff it. And I don't believe you can teach that. I believe maybe to a certain level, but I believe a lot of that's natural instinct. He has that. He has it. Malcolm Jenkins had it. Brian Dawkins had it. There aren't a lot of people that have it. He did. And yes, I think that we missed that last year. I love this move. I can't tell you how much I love this move. Don't act like a Saints contact. No, I won't. I'm just kidding. I'm just so excited. CJ David, I can't even eat the cat anyways. I'm on a diet. CJ David Super Tech, the number 23 CJ Gardner-Johnson, Kelly Green going to be fired. I'm getting myself a CJ Gardner-Johnson jersey and a Saquon Barkley jersey, both of them. I've always wanted a Saquon. When he was in Penn State, I almost got myself a Saquon jersey then. James David Super Chat, he goes, already at this point, if they can't get it done with this roster, Nick must be gone. Howie is doing whatever he can. Must say this. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how it plays out. But right now, in my opinion, Saquon Barkley, he made your offense even better. This offense allows your defense to go out and not just try to scrape every hole through free agency or sign older guys, but allow yourself to get younger guys. It's going to allow yourself to draft guys on defense early and play them and let your defense develop slowly because your offense is so good. That's what people don't understand. I don't think you get Saquon Barkley. I don't think you get CJ Gardner. Like, I think it's all tied in. I'm just so excited. I feel like I'm at the weight room lifting. Philly Eagles trying to get Simmons now. I would love it. CJ changes everything. He gives you something nobody else has on this roster, except for maybe Reddick, but Reddick don't play in the secondary. Roman Farmer, remember for 3 months, man. Thank you so much. We're going to be nasty team 2024 Go Birds. Absolutely. This delusion is too sticking to stay here. I'm just saying the truth. Johnny Blaze, David Superchat goes, Bobby Wagner expected to part ways. You think how he would make a move? He might. I mean, the one thing Bobby Wagner showed us, that he still could play at his age. So maybe they look at him and say, yeah, 1 year we have no choice, or we're going to draft linebackers early and we'll let him kind of mold them. So maybe. But I think they're going to get a linebacker. I think the linebacker's coming in a trade. I really do. Keith, my man, what's going on? He goes, let's Evan go. I'm so hyped. F it. I'm about to beat the hell out of my meat right now. Revenge season coming this year. Cigar need it ASAP. Also, F Sills. I know Sills is going on. Hey, it's Big Sills. Why are the Eagles bringing back a malcontent? Why are they bringing back a malcontent? Because he's good. That's why. I love Sills. But I'm just saying. Hey, Philly, what's good, my guy? Happy CJ Gardner-Johnson's back. The greatest news. Let's go, Birds. Get rid of Trash Barry. I agree, man. I agree. We're smoking stogies tonight. Hell yeah. I'm going to smoke a stogie probably by like Thursday or Friday. I just got my play button in the mail today too. I haven't even unopened it. I'm gonna have to do an unopening of that. Skid Mark, favorite Super Chat goes, he brings a swag that we need. He brings a swag that you missed desperately. You did not have. It's true. It's huge to get him back. I looked up his Twitter account. It says flying back home. Yeah, he's coming home, man. This was the Philly was the perfect spot for CJ Gardner-Johnson. We like him. We liked his style. That's why when he left, we were hurt. We were hurt because we didn't want him to go. He fit us. He fit Philly. Now he's back, and he should be one of the fan favorites. Kev the Creator, David Superchat goes, the Eagles are 8th in odds to win Super Bowl plus 1,600. The Cowboys 5th at 1,300. Delusional Cowboy fans. They can't even buy anybody. The Cowboys are dumpster diving with Mark Holmes right now. It's crazy. Osh Posh Bagosh. Thank you for the super chat. Draft the running back late. Not sold on Gainwell as a backup. I would draft the linebacker. I'm running back in mid rounds. I'm thinking like 4th, 5th round. Go ahead. John Davis Super Chat goes, I think Howie just wants Philly 500 to have no vacation time left. Oh, I got over 50 hours, so I'm good. King of Kings, thank you for Super Chat goes, and we still have money left over. What about the Cowboys? Cowboys, they got nothing. They got nothing. Steve H. Davis Super Chat goes, saw somewhere the Eagles looking at Fields as backup. Yeah, apparently Fields is somebody they're very interested in as a backup. I don't know how I feel about it. I think the kid's got talent, but do I really want to open that door of, all right, Hurts threw a bad pass or he struggled in the first quarter. Let's bench him. No, I don't know if I want to go there. Devin Bush signing incoming. I think Devin White, at this point, why not? I mean, he's 26. He hasn't looked great, but maybe he still can play. Maybe change of scenery. Iron Mike, thank you and welcome to Dingbat Nation, man. Thank you so much. Welcome. God, what a great day. 2 great days in a row. Eagles talk, baby. David Super Chat goes, the draft looks exciting the way Howie is cooking. Oh, the draft is going to be perfect because we're going to be able to just focus on defense, focus on areas that are talented and what we need, and it's going to work out perfect. We got over 2,700 people here. You didn't read my super. Oh, let me see if I can find it, Paul. It's going pretty quick. Let me see. And I apologize if I missed it. Here you go. Here you go. I apologize. David Super Chat, who's, have you given up on Dean or how do you feel? I'm 50-50 on Dean. I feel like I can't give up yet on Dean, but I need him to play. Like him not playing and the health, it's bothering me. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say yet I'm giving up, but I feel like this is a make or break year. If we get Fields, we could develop his trade value by trade deadline, like Sweat next season, since both are last. Yeah, we could do that. I mean, it could, but we also could start a whole nother quarterback controversy like Wentz Hurts. I don't want to do that too. Emmanuel, thank you for the super chat, my man. He goes, Hurts, Smitty, AJ, Saquon, CJ. We did it. We did it. CJ Gardner-Johnson, to me, I said this, and you know me, I said this all year. I thought of the bigger loss wasn't Hargrave, it was CJ Gardner-Johnson. I felt all year that he was missing from this defense. I felt it, you could feel it, and it manifested. He is a natural ball hawk. And I think it was big time. First round, take a corner. Second round, take a linebacker. Other second rounder, defensive line, then running back. Something like that. I could do this. I could go corner first round. Second round, hit wide receiver. Hit linebacker with my second round pick. Third round, hit defensive line. I'm probably going to have 2 third rounds when I trade Sweat. Get myself a running back, stuff like that. But you could do so much now, then you have a starting safety. Draft Caleb and Jalen Dan at the 2, and I'll be happy to make it happen. Man, I like it. JMB, David Super, I like Parker as a wide receiver 3. He's a number 2 wide receiver, to be honest. How he's Parker is a no risk, high reward. It's like you lose nothing. He costs 1.2. He gives you experience. He can go up and get a jump ball. I think it's a great signing for nothing. If Howie drafts offensive line in the first round, I'm going to have a 500 Derek Barnett type number. I won't even mind that if it's the right guy. To be totally honest with you, it won't even bother me. Andrew, thank you for super chat. He goes, today CJ Gardner-Johnson, tomorrow Justin Simmons and Devin White. Draft Quinion Mitchell. That's who I want right now. Edge Cooper, Mike Sandstrazil, Trotter Jr. This defense report. I love it. I love it. Yes, I love it, Andrew. Thank you for super chat. Love it. The Cowboys signed a free agent locker room janitor. 1 year, $25,000. Second year option. Simmons to the Titans. Really? Did that true? Yeah, Jeremy Chin signs with the Commies. I'd rather have CJ Gardner-Johnson. He's younger. I mean, damn it, we got. I mean, literally, like we've nailed the top 2 guys I wanted in free agency. We got them. We need Chop Robinson or Jared Verse. I mean, listen, I like both those guys. I think you have to go kind of way up to get Verse. I think like 13, 14, maybe Robinson too. But I'm okay with it. I am. But if I have Reddick 1 more year, I think I might go corner. Parker saw wide receivers some really productive season. He has. We run the NFC, absolutely. I'm a big-time Commander fan. I must say, you all did all right for yourselves, free agent. Yeah, we're doing good. You guys aren't doing not bad either. It's just great. We got 2,800 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. We are less than 100 away from 1,000 likes. Let's hit 1,000 likes before the stream's over. Just go best player available first round, needs in the second. I agree, Sean. I think that's probably the best way to go. CJ Gardner-Johnson back at Philly. Oh my God, I'm so excited. And it's for 3 years. It's not a 1 year deal. It's not we have to worry. It's 3 years. We've got him. We're ready to go, man. Devin White might be next. It might be next. You're right. James says, thank Philly 500. Hail to the Reds. Listen, I've been streaming 5 hours today waiting for the Eagles to sign CJ Gardner-Johnson. And they did it. God, I don't know how I'm going to make it through this whole all season. I'm ready for football to start. I'm ready for training camp to start right now. Bold take, if we had CJ Gardner-Johnson, we would have won Seattle and Arizona and had completely different mojo going into playoffs. I agree. And I'll say this. I don't believe the 49ers ever come in and push us around the way they did. You see how he pushes Deebo Samuel around in the championship game, how he talked to them? I don't believe we ever lose that mojo or go on that streak with CJ Gardner-Johnson out there. He just gives you a whole different energy. Howie not done yet? Oh, no. Howie's definitely not done. Do you think it's too much money for CJ? What, $33 million for, 3 years, $33 million? No, I think you're all right. I think it's all right. I think you'll be all right. Richard Henry, I mean, Xavier McKinney got $17 million a year. What did he get, 10.3? Something like that? No, he did fine. Richard Henry, missed my, I'm sorry. It's going so quick. Let me find it. Here we go. Remember for 22 months, Richard, hey, thank you. He goes, so it's Super Bowl or bust with all these signs. Absolutely. To me, it is. It's been that way. As long as I have A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, I have the offensive weapons that I have right now. Yeah, I think it's Super Bowl or bust. I do. I do. And thank you for your support, my man. Randy, thank you, and welcome to Dingbat Nation. Thank you so much for joining. We got a lot of Dingbat Nation content coming out this weekend. 500, remember what I said? I wanted him back badly. Yes. Yeah, and we got it, man. I mean, we should be perfectly happy, man. We should be so happy right now. Matt, David Super Chat goes, 500, you against keeping both Sweat and Reddick and having stacked D-line? No, I'm not against it at all. I still don't understand why the Eagles want to trade Sweat. Like, I'm still trying to figure it out. When do the Eagles ever trade a 25-year-old defensive lineman who has had 10 double-digit sacks? When do they ever trade a guy like that? No, keep him. Keep him. Let that kid Huff rotate in. Nolan Smith, let's go. I'm perfectly fine with that. But it just seems like, for whatever reason, they want to trade him. Texas boy is dumpster diving with Mark Holmes trying to find Dallas somebody to sign. Spurrier King, David Super Chat goes, Maddox suffered an eye injury. Reading he got waived because he suffered an eye. What did he do? Poke his eye with his big ass toe? The guy's always hurt with something. Huh, that's crazy. Umbrella Man, David Super Chat, man. He goes, Philly, give me your grade so far, 1 to 10 on free agency. 10 being best, 1 being worst. 9. And the only reason 10 is because we still haven't gotten a linebacker yet. But once we get a linebacker, it'll be a 10. Right now, I mean, A+, man. A+. Devin White is not signed yet. At this point, why not? He's 26 years old. I know he looks like he's on the downslope of his career already. But maybe the change of scenery. I don't know if they'll do it. I don't know what they're exactly looking for. But I got to think they have a plan at linebacker. Azamar, me of everything. Thank you for the super chat, my man. We got over 2,700 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate you guys. We are over 1,000 likes also. Death Row South, thank you for the super chat, my man. He goes, the Eagles have 8 draft picks. 4 of them are compensatory picks. Can we get your mock draft? I will do at least 1, maybe 3 mock drafts at draft time. I don't do them this early because they change so much. I will say this. I think you're going to see cornerback in the first, wide receiver and linebacker in the second. Third round, you're going to see offensive lineman. And then you'll see running back. I'll say those are the positions I think it's going to go. 1,600 Eagles Super Bowl chance. You know it. Let's go. Oh, yeah. You got to bet it. I'm betting it now. I'm betting it tonight. I'm betting it right as soon as I get off of here. I'm betting it. Then I'm making babies. I'm making a little Saquons. I'm making a little CJ Gardner-Johnsons. D-Hart, David, Super Day. CJ's back. He's back, baby. He's back. I'm so excited about this. I don't even know where we go. I can't wait to see what we do next. We're so far ahead of the curve and what I thought. I mean, you're talking about Barkley and you're talking about CJ Gardner-Johnson. I mean, you're talking like my top free agents I talked about for 2 weeks. Almost 3K, yeah, almost. White has a lot of talent, but he also has a habit of getting out of position. That said, he's better than any linebackers they got now. I know, he's an instant upgrade. And if you get him, let's say you get him and you can put him and draft a couple guys. You draft Cooper, you draft, let's say, Jeremiah Trout Jr., just as an example, and you put them under him and let them learn. Why not? Yeah, Isaiah Rodgers is Maddox's replacement. Yes, that's what they said. 500, we definitely go on offensive line first round this year. More likely linebacker or quarterback second. Very possible. And listen, if the offensive lineman is the best player available, I'm okay with it. Do you think Kelsey comes out of retirement? I don't know, but I mean, Kelsey's got to be thinking, man, I should come out of retirement. Should he? Does he not? Let him come back, man. Hey, listen, he didn't file the paperwork yet. It's not filed. He could change his mind. Brett Favre did it for like 10 years. Isaiah Simmons, yes, good luck. Very talented. He went to the Giants on a 7th round pick, and I don't know what happened. He didn't do anything. Kevin says, I have faith in Howie, but I also had faith in 2011, that dream team, so I'm proceeding with caution. Fair enough. I don't see this as I don't see that as the same thing. I see this more as foundational building, because that was a no cap type thing, and that was all 1-year deals, and it was just a bunch of mercenaries. You're getting young guys that are wanting to be part of the organization. That's what I like. Fitness Roofer, David Super Chat. He goes, I was about to go door dashing until breaking news popped up. Now we need a linebacker to draft at Mitchell. You know what we do. God, CJ Gardner-Johnson back. I'm afraid that I'm going to wake up and it's going to be like the last 2 days was a dream. JH Saver Super Chat. He goes, CJ and the Birds were like that relationship that never should have ended. Right, exactly. Only misunderstanding time for some baby making makeup. I'm ready to make them babies. I'm telling you, the reason why Eagle fans were upset with him was because he wasn't supposed to go. It was like an instinctive thing. We all knew that he fit the Eagles. He was supposed to be an Eagle. And he got away, and it made us all pissed, including him. Effort keep Sweat. I'm all for it. Keep him, and just have an awesome rotation, man, where you just keep bringing guys. I'm all for it. Jameson Smith, man, how's it going, man? He was such a great day. Wife is going to deliver very soon. Couldn't ask for a better day. My birds are making moves. My second daughter's coming to the world, man. God bless you and your family. God bless your new daughter. God bless your wife. God bless your children, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the day. You know, it's a wonderful, man. Thank you for a super chat. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you. Chris Melnick, David Super Chat is breaking news. Kelsey just came out of retirement. I mean, why not at this point? I mean, 1 more year, Kelsey. Thoughts on Curtis Samuels, wide receiver 3. Give me curl, safety 2. Yeah, I like it. I like it. ASMR, Mia Very did every super chat. He goes, had no idea we were going to be this aggressive. Unreal. I had weird feeling. I kind of was hitting at Barkley, but I wasn't pushing it. But I was like, man, it just makes a lot of sense. If you really want to rebuild your defense with younger guys, then make your offense better so it can hold up and carry your defense and mask the deficiencies. Then you build your defense the right way. And I think that's what they're doing. Welcome back. Yes, Philly 500. Do the white read again. So there. We got CJ Gardner. White rerun. I need my suspenders. Oh, I'm dizzy. 4132 Denver Super Chat. You think we could pawn off Sweat and Bradbury and Blankenship to Arizona for Buda Baker? I don't know. Arizona's been kind of quiet, no? What do they think they have? A championship team over there? I mean, the Cowboys, they think they're Super Bowl contenders. That's why they're not doing anything. Now Howie has to hit on this draft the next. Oh, yeah, draft is going to be so important. But what I want to see in this draft is I want to see I want to see this draft. I want to see players that come in, get drafted, and come in and play. I don't want them sitting on the bench. I don't want them waiting 2 years. I want them to come in and play. That's what I want more than anything. Kelsey better pull Tom Brady and make a surprise comeback. Right now, I think it would be hilarious if Kelsey just came out and said, the hell with it, I'm staying one more year. Eagles got Saquon Barkley. I've always wanted to block for him. And CJ Gardner-Johnson's back. This team's trying to make moves, and I'm going to come back and help it. I think that would be like the most awesome thing ever. He goes, say, this is it. This is my farewell tour. One more year. I'm playing one more year, and no matter what happens after this year, I'm retiring. And make it a giant farewell tour. Do it. Philly, I told my cousin that we're no way Howie wouldn't sit on his hands and make some big moves with all that cap. Oh, yeah. Once you knew he had that cap space, and once they raised the cap, you knew he was going to go to work. Not the Beast White Ribbon. Absolutely not. 2024 is looking great so far, but everyone needs to stay healthy. Yeah, well, I mean, listen, that goes for every team. I don't care who you are, what your team looks like. You have to stay healthy. If you can't stay healthy, then, Bubba says, Mark is pissed that Quinn is taking all the Cowboy players he already calling Washington, Dallas 2-1. I know, he's so jealous. He's so mad. It's great. It's great. It absolutely is. Start a movement to encourage Kelsey and Cox to come back. Let's do it. I mean, they could come back one more year. Death Row South, thank you for Super Chat. He goes, I want to be happy, but we still have Pinocchio Sirianni. What's he going to do? He's got no power. What's he going to do? He's going to sit there and look high at the press conference with his bloodshot red eyes. You ever notice his eyes are like this at press conference? His eyes are all bloodshot. What's he going to do? He's got no power. He's been neutered. He's got nothing. He's got no say in the offense. He's not no say in the defense. I don't know what can he do? He can't hurt you. He's just got to manage people. Manage people's emotions and personalities. Dallas has made zero moves. I mean, zero. I still can't believe we got Saquon yesterday. It's such a good day and a new job. Then half hour later, we signed Barkley. I've been wanting him for a year. Me too. I literally went back and watched old videos from before that draft where Barkley came out. And I'm basically saying we should trade up for Saquon Barkley. He's going to be a monster. And I'm glad we have him. Brown won't be available till week 7 at the earliest. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna have the whole year to come back. It's gonna take him a while. VJ David Super Chat goes, I'm telling you 500 how he's all in. I think you're right. And I think linebacker's coming next. But I don't think linebacker, well, maybe they get Devin White, but I think it might be in the form of a trade. Look for a line. We got to go look at the rosters, find linebackers who are productive and good in the last year of a contract of a rookie deal. That's what we want. Those are the kind of guys he's going to go for. Bobby David Super Chat goes, breaking news, Kelsey coming back for one more year. Oh, my God. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Dude, Mark Holmes might not make it. He might not make it. If he has to realize that our center's coming back because he thinks we're done because Kelsey's gone, he might not make it. KC put the franchise tag on Snead. They did. You're going to have to trade. You're going to have to trade for Snead. Then you're going to have to turn around and sign him to a huge contract. It just seems like so much to do. Dan filed a lawsuit towards a woman. The answer, yes, I know. I saw something going on. I don't know what it is exactly. James McLeod, pinky finger up each sip yesterday. That's it. Oh, show you have class. No doubt about it. David Suja, what about Clowney? I mean, I don't know. A few years ago, I thought, yeah, bring him in for a year. Chase Young's kind of becoming my Clowney guy now. Yeah, bring him in for 1 year, you know? That got accused just recently? I thought he just had a kid. That's crazy. I don't know anything about it. VJ David Super Chat. He goes, I was watching Mark's stream. Cowboys are broke. They got $2.2 million. That's right. Boy, that's awesome. If Dak cared about his team, he would have restructured. That's what I'm wondering. Like, did he not restructure because he was like, nah, I ain't restructuring? And now he's $60 million against the cap and they got no money? That's brutal because all they had to do is restructure. It's $20 million in space. That's hilarious, yo. Tyler, thank you for the super chat. Sweat for Buddha, watch Sweat for Sertan picks. I don't think you need Buddha anymore, to be honest with you. We got 2,600 or 2,700 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate you hanging out with me today and then joining me for this emergency stream. Smeg Magician, thank you for super chat. He goes, just landed in Chicago and my Uber driver is begging the Eagles to take Fields from them. All right. What do they want to get? What do we have to give up? If you're still near them, ask them what we got to give up. With CJ back, Trashberry can play corner again. Just do what you did 2 years ago and have clean over top Trashberry, and he will end up more. You know, I really wonder. Is there any chance that CJ Gardner-Johnson's absence affected Bradbury's play? I really do. If that is true, could you imagine if Bradbury plays like he did 2 years ago? Totally different secondary if that's the case. VJ Davis Super Chat goes, yeah, why the F is Sweat on the block? I don't get it. To me, it's got to be something happened. It's got to be something to do with like the collapse. They weren't happy with something he did because the Eagles do not trade 25-year-old pass rushers that had double-digit sacks. They don't do it. I've never seen them do it. Fab Folder, thank you for super chat, man. Appreciate it. He goes, it's been a while. It's good to catch you live. Yes, work has been keeping me busy. I hear you. This has to be best start free agency. It has to be ever. Man, I love that I feel like we got our heart back on defense. I know that sounds crazy, but like I feel like we got our heart and soul back on defense with CJ Gardner-Johnson. I do. Nice. Now we need Reddick stay. I think Reddick's got to stay. You know, he's got to stay. Phil, I'm a firm believer poor safety play affects core. Yeah, I'm sure it does, Will. I'm sure it does. I'm wondering how much it did with Bradbury. It's going to be interesting to see. The one thing with CJ Gardner-Johnson, people will get on him for missing tackles, and he does. But he's a ball hawk. He gets turnovers. And remember, Malcolm Jenkins told the Eagles to go get him. Trey Martin, David Super Chat goes, do we have the cap for White with big signings? Well, we were $27 million, I think, under the cap going into today. So how much was this going to be against the cap? 7, 8? No, you probably have enough for one more signing, at least. Remember, too, all you have to do is restructure Reddick. As soon as you restructure Reddick, that's $11 million more. We're in good shape. It's $19 million now. That's one good move. You could get your $19 million, restructure Reddick. And then all of a sudden you're at $30 million again. So yeah, we're good. We're good to go. ASMR me of every day for Super Chat goes, just read on Twitter, Eagles are far from done. Oh yeah, the Eagles are loading up. I have no doubt. We need Jerome Breaker, cover linebacker that played well. Hey, I'm all for that. I think that's a move we got to watch. We definitely have to look for that. Got to have 20 for the draft. We will. According to ML Football, they're still interested in Justin Simmons. I mean, could you imagine Justin Simmons and CJ Gardner-Johnson? I would love that in a second. You know, I mean, that'd be great. It'll be interesting to see what they do. They signed Bond. They did. I see him as a depth and special teams guy. Chad, what's going on, man? How are you? Yeah, we got 1,200 likes. We rocking and rolling on this stream. This stream is like, this is the payoff of waiting all day. Because we waited all day. Texans signed Hunter. They are loading up. They are going to be scary if CJ has another year at quarterback like last year. Yeah, they are very scary, but they're trying to. They got to load up now. They've got to take. They got to take advantage of that rookie deal at quarterback. That's the whole thing. When you know your quarterback is the guy, you think he's the guy the first year, you have to load up in year 2. David, thank you for the super chat, my man. He goes, CD in the house. CD Deuce in this house. All right. Let's go 1,500 likes for our guy. Yes, 1,500 likes would be awesome. What do we got? We got over 2,700 people in the chat. Let's do it. Let's do it. So we don't need a corner. Bradbury will be fixed. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I'm curious about how much he was affected by the absence of a good safety. I will say this. I think you have to draft a corner. I think that the deal to get a corner isn't going to come from Surtain. It isn't going to come from trading for Snead. It's going to be drafting one of these young corners in round 1. That's what I think. Bradbury played well in the Fangio-like scheme with Gannon. I feel like the Eagles feel as though they are set corner. The way the money's structured, like you can't, if you trade Bradbury, it's like $10 million cap hit. So they can't do it. Trade Sweat and pick up Asante. Oh, I would love Asante Samuel Jr. Chin is business. Do y'all watch football? Chin is in Washington now. The next great Philadelphia Eagles safety, CJ Gardner-Johnson. There you go. Packers-Eagles championship game. That's interesting. CJ needs to be, CJ should be definitely be agent 0. He was 2 last year with Detroit. He can't be 2 here because of Slay. Yeah, maybe he's 0. When does my YouTube plaque just came today? It literally, when I pulled up from work, it was on my porch. So I have it. I haven't opened it yet. I'll do an opening for that. We'll do a live cigar video. And we'll do a cigar video celebrating free agency coming up in the next few days. Bloodshot David super chat goes, Jerry Jones was too busy celebrating his birthday week during free agency. Happy birthday, Jerry Jones. 6,004. It's actually 8,050. He just turned 8,051 years old today. Can you imagine being 8,052 years old and being on a boat? Man, I hope I make it to 8,053. Thank you so much, Bloodshot, man. Appreciate it. Am I concerned about his durability? No. I think he had a freak injury last year, and the one he had with us, it sucked, but he didn't miss the whole year. I'll take my chances. I think he'll be fine. No, I haven't forgot about Isaiah Rodgers. I can't wait to have him. He's gonna be a big help. Yeah, Philly Shakedown is going to be off the chains this week. No doubt. It's going to be interesting to see. 500 CJ for 3 years. Let's go. Let's do it. This defense already starting to look scary. It looks very, very scary. No doubt about it. Hold on. Let me get this ready. I just absolutely love this move. All right. There we go. Bobby Davis super chat, my man. He goes, signing a name like Hennessy. Let's go, Howie. How can you go wrong? Yeah, I'm going to do a Barkley giveaway jersey. I don't know if I'm going to order it first or just like buy it and have it shipped to somebody's house. We're going to do it. I just got to figure out the right way to do a giveaway. That's fair. Shakedown will be Saturday night. We need a legit linebacker 5. It's coming, Nathan. It's coming. We had to get Barkley because he was going to go off the market quick, and then you had to get a safety today because they were coming off the market. I don't think they like the linebackers that were out there, but I think linebackers incoming. Like I said, let's go look at the rosters with linebackers who are in the last year of a contract or going into the last year of a contract that have been pretty good. Those are the guys that I think Howie would target. Yeah, I forgot you. Who cares? Players say shit all the time. Fans say shit all the time too. They only said it because they wanted him in Philly. He only said it because he was hurt because he loved Philly. I think it's a beautiful thing. We're good. Let's go. Latino, thank you for super chat. We should use all our draft picks on defense. I think we might. Well, I really think they're going to draft the Devontae Parker signing. Makes me feel like they're going to go early second round wide receiver, and then let them compete. Daniel Hunter agreed terms on 2-year $49 million contract. Wow, Texans are going all in, man. Reddick may stay up to his volume next year. His value, I think Reddick is staying. Jerry Jones takes hour nap times. Jeremiah Trotter Jr., I'm all about. Deep wide receiver for sure, absolutely. 49 should be scared. They should be. Philly, how do you defend against this offense? It's going to be tough. The way you got to do, you got to get to the quarterback. You got to get to the quarterback because you can't. You double team. Who are you going to double team? A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. What are you going to stack the boxes with Barkley? They're going to kill you. The only way is they're going to have to blitz and go after Hurts and then hope he makes mistakes. I think they're in trouble. I think it's going to be very hard to stop this offense. Eagles talk, baby. David Super Check. Oh, God, I want to be like the Eagles. Hell yeah. Andrew Davis Super Chat. Somehow all this cornerbacks, all this comes back to the Corral jersey. Yeah, it's all about the Matt Corral jersey. For those that don't know, we wear a Matt Corral jersey every year because we wore it one year as a joke and everything good happened. So we've been wearing it ever since as good luck. And everything has changed since the Matt Corral jersey. Trotter Jr. is on the Eagles radar. Don't be surprised if they pick him at 22. I would be surprised at 22, but not in the second round, though. I think it could happen. Bobby Babinski, David Super Chat, you versus Mark Holmes live chat. Most like giveaways. All right. Well, Mark's just he's just so depressed. He's just sitting there like this. He's so upset. Philly, what are your thoughts on Cowboys signing Saul? I think it's a great signing. Yes, I have a OnlyFans account. That's true. I do. I forget what it is I do, but I have one. Christmas comes early for the birds this year. I know, it really does. I'm so hyped, man. It's crazy. Mark at David Super Check goes, Patrick Surtain is not out of the mix. Fangio needs him. I mean, look, he'd be best corner in the league. I don't know how you get him, but I mean, if you could do it, do it. But it's going to cost you a lot of money. Dan, Texas got Joe Mixon. Run heavy. Yeah, they got Mixon. Dallas got no running backs. Bleeding Green David Super Takers. How he's going to keep Reed and Sweat and play out the deal and let the draft picks for next year. Very well could. Very well could. It's going to be interesting. Yeah. Derrick Henry signed with the Ravens. He did. All right. Well, listen, we're an hour in. I think I'm going to end this now. We wanted to jump on, talk a little bit about this trade. I probably won't have another video out, but I will be live tomorrow again between 12 and 1 Eastern time. We'll be live for 4 or 5 hours. We'll see what they do next. RJ7 dudes, never super check. Tobias Harris has become Ben Simmons soft. I've been saying that for few years. I felt that way, but yeah, we'll be on between, what did I say, 12 and 1 tomorrow. We'll be streaming for 4 or 5 hours. I was going to do just a video, but I was just so excited and we waited all day for this news and then it came out. Of course, I have to stream, so I wanted to jump on and do that. So thank you everybody for joining me. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go chill out. I'm gonna go talk to the wife. I'm gonna wine her, dine her, You know what I mean? And then we're going to make some babies because we got to celebrate tonight. Making babies. Baby making tonight. You hear 500 that were interested in Justin Fields' trade? Yeah, I've heard it. I don't know what to make of it, but I have heard about it. I don't know how serious it is. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Yeah, it's baby time. I got to clean up. I got to comb my hair, brush my teeth. I got to smell good, look good. And I got to do a little bit of this. You're talking like this. I talk like this. Like a big shot. A wooer, you got to woo her. But all right, guys, with that, I'm going to let you go. CJ Gardner-Johnson, absolutely great signing. Absolutely. The Eagles signed my top 2 most wanted free agents. So I could not be any happier. No doubt about it. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let the Cowboys take us out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. With that said, take care. Talk to you later, of course. Don't be a dingbat. Remember, it's Howie Vision, babe. We're all just living in it. And Howie Vision is apparently Philly 500 Vision because I love all of it. Peace.
You got plenty of time.
Come on.
Oh, shit! Dad! No!
It's over! It's over! This game is over! Cut it off, it's over!
Fuck.
Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay.
I said run the ball.
Congratulations, Green Bay. Dak Prescott, you need to be fired today. That was on you, Dak. That was on you, Dak. That was on you, Dak.
I said run the ball.
That was on Dak Prescott. Trying to defeat the Lamb. You tried to defeat the Lamb. You got to give it to C. Lamb. God. It's over. It's over, Dak. Put Trey Lance in the game. Trey Lance can't do worse than you.
I'm an idiot because I buy into this shit. Because here's the thing. I am a grown-ass man. And I talk the talk. It is killing me.
I feel it coming. I feel like it's going to take Jerry Jones taking. Cut it off. It's over.